Hey guys, I'm feeling real good today. It's no work today. Well, I'm feeling good most days, but extra good today. There's no work today. My partner, my woman, has no work today. She's inside, but I asked if she wanted to hop on TikTok with me. But she's a private person. She's quite private, so she said no. But that's alright. So she's got no work tonight. I got no work tonight. I finished at 1 in the morning this morning. So I went and hit the gym. Done the 200 push-ups and 2-minute plank. 3 sets of 12 Superman raises. 4-kilometer run. I did all that without stopping, which is the aim. And then the 120 bicep curls on each side, I had to stop a couple of times for that. But I'm going to get to the point where you don't have to stop and it becomes normal. It's not like, the next day you just walk around and take it easy. You know what I mean? It's going to be normal. I'm going to do my groceries tonight and that. So this recording is about another incident couple of incidents that I had last night due to people's incorrect projection, because there's like bad neurotypicals are the ones who go out of their way to harass you, and then the other ones, but they have their projection because they think that everyone does things the same way as them. So last night we had a guy masked up. When I used to go to schools, I just did it for fun, and I didn't damage anything. I didn't lose my virginity till I was 28, and those 2 girls that used to come with me sometimes, they had partners at the time, so the 2 guys would come with them. But anyway, this guy showed up with a balaclava, and he was in the woman's bathroom with his wife, and we can't seize people unless they take a swing at us. Then we can take reasonable action. But then you got to use your brains, you know what I mean? But, we lock up at 11:15, and I was able to get them out by 11:25, and the inbounds is the return, the last trains that leave at 11:15, they return, between 11:45 and 12:15. That's during the week, and then on the weekend they're leaving at 1:15 is the last ones. Last one actually, because there's 3 lines go up until about that time, and the last one to leave is at that time, 11:15 during the week. Today is Thursday. No work today, no work tomorrow. Yeah, and he's like, my wife's in there, and he's like staunching up, and I saw this guy online. It's been harassing autism unknown. Because my theory, okay, I might be wrong with some of them, but my theory is like those who talk about, narcissists and stuff. Like, I was hired out for 1 year because I thought the world was surrounded by them because of how the world treated me. But, the first, once you get past 2 years, you know what I mean? When 1 year, if you're neurotypical, but if you get past 2 years, and that's all about healing and all this type of stuff as well, right? But that doesn't mean 2 years, I mean just 2 years talking about it online. So, my theory is a lot of them are like neurotypical bullies, like the bad ones that you not only just don't like autistic and ADHD people, but they'll harass them by sending emails and things like that. But then there's others who don't like us, but just like, hey, how's it going? Have a nice day, goodbye. Like they're still respectful, even though they don't like us. They're still respectful. Okay, and last night, and some of them are narcissists, but actually 2% of the world is been 2% of the population been diagnosed with narcissistic personality disorder, and it is a personality disorder born from trauma. So I'm not saying they're great, but if you think that, like my song says, narcissism, if you think that only they play social games and only they intimidate other people and gaslight and manipulate other people to try and get what they want, or to, climb the social ladder or get money or recognition or something, then you're deluded. That's the high majority of people do that stuff. Us autistic and ADHD people are the opposite. We've got to learn how to navigate that, because we get screwed up the arse most of our lives until we find out about that stuff, and then we can spot everyone's bullshit from a mile away, and then we don't get screwed over no more. For me, I figured that out when I'm in my early 20s, but then I still had hope. Not everyone, there's got to be more people that are good in the world. Anyway, classic projection last night. The guy was in there, and he carried a long backpack. Remember I talked about how there was a guy who had a bat with nails, and at one of the places I moved to after I went to the caravan park, and then I went couch surfing. I also forgot that I lived at a hostel. Not a hostel, a similar place to this, but the rooms, you open up the door and it's the communal kitchen and stuff. So it's a room, it's not a apartment. Let's go, he's going to get interrupted. All good? Hello, how are you? Oh, that's good. He's locking the door, but that means she's going to stay outside for a smoke. So I'll come in here and finish it off. And he tried to intimidate me, but I remember that because he was giving me the eyes and stuff. And it's about his wife, but he ended up leaving. They both left at about 25 past 11. So I did everything I could within rights. Oh, here's one of the pairs of pants I bought. Trying out colours. And we had a security guard, remember I said, I used to sometimes just go to my school when it was dark night time, and but there was two girls and stuff, but they all had their partners too, so the partners would come with them as well as me. But this guy was talking about how these people were at Paraparam in the toilets. There's a guy with 3 girls, and they were doing. The guy was saying, what these 3 girls here to hold you do or something? Get out of here. And then he was talking about how that you don't back down, and if people want to fight, he was going to fight them and all this type of thing. And he was doing all this aggro gestures, and then I was just, oh, okay, yep. Well, I didn't realise until today, fully, that I was mate, what? This is weird, because he was throwing fists around and everything, and getting aggressive. Looked like his body language getting aggressive towards me, but I was but he's saying other things, so just keep calm and cool in the situation. And then today I realised it's because he probably watched that recording and he projected what he would do if he was in my position. That was a classic form of projection, because neurotypicals make up 90% of the population. There's those who are bullies, but then there's those who just silently comply to let bullies get away with things, and then there's others who are they don't bully, but they benefit from it because the rules are in their favour, so they just don't speak up or stand up against it. So but he was throwing fists around, but I now realise he just projected his own stuff, what he would be doing if I was in if he was in my situation, which is not me.